Occasionally, businesses will look to increase or to decrease their prices. They might decide to decrease their prices to overcome a short-term cash flow difficulty and therefore raise extra revenue. It might also be to get rid of an excess or a backlog of stock. It's therefore really useful for businesses to know the likely impact on demand of changes in price. They might consider increasing or decreasing. It's therefore really useful to consider the concept of price elasticity. Now, price elasticity is looking at the relationship between changes in price and the subsequent impact upon changes in demand. It's calculated using this formula: percentage change in demand divided by percentage change in price. An easy way to remember which goes on the top and on the bottom is that it is alphabetical. D, of course, comes before P in the alphabet. D over P. Percentage change in demand over percentage change in price. Now, in an ideal world, we'd want to be able to increase the price of our product, say by 10%, and only have a subsequently smaller amount decrease in demand. Let's have a look at a couple of scenarios to understand this concept a bit more clearly. In this case, we have increased the price by 10%. So that means that for every product that we're selling, we're getting 10% more revenue. And in this case, you can see the percentage change in demand is just a drop by 5%. If we do the calculation, minus 5 divided by plus 10, we get an answer of minus 0.5. Conversely, in this case, we've increased the price by 10% and we've actually seen a subsequent decrease in demand of 20%. Let's do the calculation again. Minus 20 divided by plus 10 will give us an answer of minus 2. Now, what do these figures actually mean in practice? Essentially, for every single product that you sell, you're going to be getting 10% less revenue. But in this case, you'll be selling just 5% less products. Therefore, overall, it would be worth increasing the price. In this case, however, an increase in price means a subsequent double drop in demand. Obviously not a good idea to increase the price by 10% in this case. We call the subsequent outcome of this inelastic. Now, what that means in reality is that an increase in price will lead to a lesser decrease in demand. Inelastic is the ideal position we want to be in because we can increase price without a large impact upon demand. On the flip side, in this case, obviously it would not be good to increase our price. We call this elastic. Elastic. As I mentioned earlier, inelastic is the ideal scenario. We want to get to this stage and we want to try and make our products as inelastic as possible. We'll be looking at how to take an elastic product and make it inelastic in the next video.